You're 16. That's without a word of a lie. A lie. You are not 16, are you, Bob?
No way.
No way. Well, I'm with you. That's Ringo Starr with You're 16. It must be somebody else. It's not us.
What would you do with $500 and a new car from Valley?
$500 and a new car? What's the catch?
For $79.
Say, you know, I just noticed that I'm not supposed to be playing the transcribed commercial, that I have a message here to relay to you by my actual mouth. My very same mouth here. Well, I'll be darned. Sorry, I'm unrehearsed here today. If you're in the market for a dependable used car, come to the dealership you can trust. On the Fraser Highway in Langley. 2650. Perfect as the second family car. Selection, quality, top value for your used car dollar. Open weekdays till 9, Saturdays till 5 on the Fraser Highway in Langley. Did I do that all right, Bob? Okay. You give me a seal of approval. Let's go to Seattle and get in on their revelries. Seattle held a parade for their big champion Supersonics, and I promised somebody a few moments ago we'd have a replay.
Shouts of "We're number one" and Sonics. Sonics can be heard from just about everywhere in downtown Seattle today as the Supersonics paraded through the streets before an estimated crowd of over 200,000. Afterwards, each team member said his piece, including guard Dennis Johnson, selected most valuable player in the final series.
I got chosen MVP in the playoffs, but I, myself, really, without the help of 10 other guys, 2 coaches, and a trainer, would never have received that award if it weren't for my teammates, the coaches, and the trainers. I'd like to say thanks to you and thanks to them.
Seattle's NBA championship is its first in the team's 12-year history, and if the crowd today has anything to say, it won't be the last. Rich Johnson, Seattle.
Okay, thought you might like to get in on the celebrations. We have a great opportunity to leave the cake out in the rain tonight. And if you're familiar with MacArthur Park, you'll know of what I speak.
Rain was never waiting for us, dear.
Why'd they leave the cake out in the rain? I don't know. As a matter of fact, I heard somebody interview the writer of that, Jimmy Webb, and ask him why the cake was out in the rain. He said it just seemed to rhyme. Well, we got the rain. You got any cake? Throw it out. Say, don't hang up your dancing shoes. We've got Ian Matthews here. If you like to dance to this disco stuff, he's going to book in at O'Hara's this weekend. That's foot of Maine. Ian Matthews, here Friday and Saturday. Well, I tell you what they're probably going to do is they're going to start dancing. That's a group that's going to be in at O'Hara's on Friday and Saturday, Ian Matthews. From a package of his called Stealin' Home. Gee, they'll lift anything these days.
Holidays are on the way. Join NW and me on location this Saturday and save both ends of the Patola Bridge.
You know, tonight we're broadcasting to a marathon that's going on down at the Dairy Queen, which is the headquarters for all the gang to get together. I mean, the managers and the staffs of all the lower mainland get together to prepare for our CKNW Orphans Fun Picnic. Our own NW Bob Mutis is down there. Bob?
Yes, Jack.
Yeah, I want to keep track of how many you got up to, how many you've made so far.
Right, we've just passed the 1,400 mark, Jack, and the team is still going strong here. We've got people on the soft ice cream machine and the chocolate machine, and Patsy's putting on the lids and stacking them up. We're all doing a great job here.
These go into big trucks for frozen
That's right. We've got a
desserts,
big refrigerated truck just outside, and as soon as we fill up a crate, each crate holds about 140 sundaes, and as soon as we get those filled up, we take them out to the refrigerated truck, and they're kept nice and cold.
Gee, that's great. Tell me, Bob, how many have you eaten so far?
No, I'm not going to say.
Okay. We've all got to have our little secrets, don't we?
That's right.
Keep in touch, eh?
Okay, Jack.
Bye, Bob. Beg pardon?
And while you're on there, maybe we should give Dairyland a plug. They loaned us that truck, you know.
Oh, hey, is that Ernie?
Yeah.
Hello, Ernie. How are you? Ernie Doherty.
Yeah,
Sure, why not give them a plug?
Yeah, well, actually, Dairyland loaned us that. They've been loaning us that truck for about the last 9-10 years.
It's about time for a change.
I think we should give them a thank you at least for loaning us the truck, because without that truck, we couldn't do this.
You bet you, Ernie. See, it's great to have everybody down there today. I'm glad you're having your annual little party. And thanks for joining us on the night flight.
Okay, Jack.
You betcha. See you later,
Later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's have a little old-timey music now. Just to remind you that a night in New Orleans comes to our city on Sunday. Here's some old-time Chris Barber music. Chris Barber with Petit Fleur. You know, you've got four of the fine New Orleans musicians. Well, Trummy Young, actually, is not from New Orleans. He's from Hawaii these days. Oh, he's really great over there. Have you ever listened to Trummy when you go over to Hawaii? You haven't been over to Hawaii for a while, eh? All right. Barney Bigard, Trummy, and Cozy, and Red are all be in for this night in New Orleans on Sunday. Say, there's another set in on Friday, though, that might interest you. The L.A. Four are booked into the Sheraton 500 for 2 shows. The L.A. Four include that superb bassist Ray Brown, fantastic guitarist Lorindo Almeida, Bud Shank is the horn player, and the drummer escapes me. I can't remember his name, but anyway, the L.A. Four will be in Friday at the Sheraton 500 for 2 shows.
Are you a safe, courteous driver? Prove it to us this summer. CKNW and Monroe will be rewarding safe drivers by awarding special Monroe emergency kits to people demonstrating safe and courteous driving habits. Our spotters are on the road every day. There might be one behind you right now. And if we see you doing something nice for a fellow motorist, we'll award you a Monroe emergency kit packed with booster cables, emergency lamp, flares, first aid kit, all kinds of handy items. We'll be watching for you, so as Monroe says, have a safe day and be a CKNW Monroe safe driver.
Safe driver tonight gives a little extra room between him and the car in front of him. You betcha. It's a little slippery out there with this rain. We haven't had rain for quite a while.
Even during summer, we're blessed with rain. This means long, childlike faces with nothing to do. The solution? Take 'em bowling. The kids will love a new action sport, and you could do with a little unwinding, too. Come out to Hastings Bowl on East Hastings, the Dell Lanes on the King George Highway, Port Moody Lanes on St. John Street, Old Orchard Lanes on Kingsway in Burnaby. When clouds threaten family fun, come to the place with the ideal family atmosphere, your nearby bowling center.
On the music scene of a night flight, here's Elton John. Elton John's love song. We were talking about the night in New Orleans with the musicians Barney Bigard and Trummy Young, but we mentioned Cozy Cole, the drummer. And it comes to hand that Richard Carpenter recently did an arrangement that Cozy made famous years ago called Topsy. And let's do that now. Only this is the newer version. Doesn't feature Cozy on drums, but hey, it's his tune. It's Topsy. Well, that drummer, the drummer who wrote that, Topsy, Cozy Cole, is going to be in with a New Orleans set on Sunday. Night in New Orleans with Cozy Cole, Barney, and Trummy, and Red. Hey, don't miss that one if you like that kind of thing. NW's community calendar mentions that there's a Regina reunion for Scots Collegiate. Now, I don't know Scots Collegiate, but any of you from Regina that attended might be interested in a reunion for former students and staff. It's the 4th of July, actually that weekend, July the 4th, 5th, and 6th of 1980. That's what it says here. Oh, this is a reunion for next year. Well, if you want to make your plans ahead of time, those of you who attended... Hey, this is the first time I've had an announcement on the bulletin board for next year. Anyway, contact Scott Reunion, Post Office Box 37367, Regina, Saskatchewan. 37367, Regina. Here's a little group called Branching Out, presents Music and the Young Child. Music therapist Jeremy Knott speaking at Riley Park Recreation Center on Ontario Street. That's today at 7:30 p.m. Like to call in this evening at Riley Park Recreation Center. Music and the Young Child is the subject. I have an information number if you like more information, 879-8668. Community calendar, a daily feature of CKNW. It just keeps right on rolling along.